Who loves math?
Yeah.
I know, I know you guys are thinking about Asians right now, but do you guys really think that we use math in our daily lives? Yes, we do. We actually use different concepts of math every day, such as when we go to the store. Don't you think that we use math to compute how much money we spend for our foods or anything that we buy? So we should love math because we are going to deal with it for the rest of our lives. We should really understand it because people who knows math will be able to mess or jerk with you around. I personally love math and I can't deny that. It's not because I'm an Asian, but because I just really love problem solving. Back in the Philippines, you need to be proficient in your math skills to be able to graduate in high school and be able to get into a college or a university. We should love math for the reason that it is very helpful for the rest of our lives. Today, I will be going to talk to you about the U.S. problems regarding the problems of low performances in math skills of students. Second, I'm going to talk to you about the causes of these problems. And lastly, I'm going to talk to you about some solutions and how we can help to improve the rising problems of the U.S. I will now going to talk to you about the U.S. problems regarding the students' performances in math. According to some researchers, U.S. students have poor math skills. USA itself ranked poorly in proficiency on both domestic and international math exams, according to the new study reported by Joy Resmovitz on May 31st, 2013. The government, especially the students, are falling behind other countries, and it shouldn't be happening because USA is considered to be one of the most resourceful countries in the whole world. Being remedial students is another problem of having low or poor skills in math. In 2008, an estimated 44% of all students in two-year college and 27% of all students in a four-year university were taking at least one remedial course, according to the U.S. Department of Education statistics. Now that I've talked to you about the problems of students in dealing with math, I will now talk to you about the causes of these problems. Discouragement to students leads the whole country to face shame from other countries. According to the New York Times that was published on October 10, 2008, the American culture doesn't highly value math and so discourages girls and boys, for that matter, from excelling in the field. Kids in their young age are being discouraged from practicing their math skills. Instead of being confident about what they are doing, they are being compared from other kids from other countries such as Asians who really excels in math. Janet Emerts, an ecology professor at the University of Wisconsin, states that we're living in a culture telling everybody that only Asians and nerds do math. Now that I've talked to you about the causes of having low skills in math, I will now talk to you about a great solution on how we can improve and develop our math skills. Remediation means something that corrects a fault or an error stated from the book Why School that was published on 2009 by the award-winning author Mike Rose. But it doesn't mean that it's not a good way to improve poor skills of an individual. Remediation is a way of preparing for higher level of education, and some students hates taking remedial courses because they believe that it's just a waste of time. According to the research of Phil Mimesa from the University of Michigan that was published on November 10, 2010, students who remediate successfully experience improvements than to those students who do not really need to take further remediations. Yes, I am an Asian, but I did not really excel in math from the day that I took a remedial class. Back in the Philippines, I needed to take a remedial class to be able to graduate and pass pass higher level of math in my high school. I don't have any regret about taking that remedial class because it really changed my mind and my views about being bad at it. After successfully taking the remedial class, I just found myself that I just love math. I really love math, and I will do good in every math that I'm going to take. Now that I've talked to you about the problems, causes, and solutions of dealing with math, it's now time to wrap things up. We should have greater knowledge in math. Today, we have talked about the US problems regarding the students' math problems. Second, we have talked about the causes of these problems. And lastly, we have talked about a wonderful solution on how we can help to improve the rising problems in the US. As a student, math is something that is really interesting. It might be hard for others, but I really enjoyed learning it. In later years, we will all be taking some higher level math courses, and I know most of you guys don't like math, but don't be too ashamed in taking introductory classes, because it will really help you to practice something that you already know. Do you want to know the secret why Asians are stereotyped to be smart people? According to the research, Asian countries spend more hours in school than other countries. That's why Asians excel more than others. I personally believe in this research because I personally experience being in school 12 hours every day.